welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Quanjenae, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my homemade body butter. So with this body butter, you can really like explore different things that works best for your skin type. But for me, I have really dry skin, so like my skin be dry all the time. Mostly during the winter it gets really bad, but like during the summer I can still like really have dry and bad skin. So I have to make sure that I keep my skin moisturized, and with keeping it moisturized, I don't be wanting to pay them high expensive prices for all that stuff that has all the chemicals in it and get into your skin, because you know your skin is like the biggest, like what's the word I'm looking for, like it absorbs the most things. Yeah, biggest organ on your body, so it absorbs the most things. So I'll be trying not to do all that and trying to just take more of like a holistic approach to it, like my dry skin and all that stuff. So trying to use more natural products, and yeah, so that brings us to this video. And as y'all can see, like on my hand, because it's real cold outside, I don't know if y'all can tell, but like my hands are like dry. So this is what I mean by like I have dry skin, and this is about to be taken care of because I'm about to be making another batch of this body butter. We ran out and we ain't had none, so we be using straight shea butter, but I don't like using straight shea butter because it is very like heavy, and it could be on you and it can make you like seem even more ashy than you already are. But yeah, so not for me just by itself. But shea butter is going to be one of the ingredients that I am going to be using today. Speaking of ingredients, I'm just going to tell you like a list of things that I'll be using before I get into showing y'all and explaining everything that I'm doing. This is a really quick and can make it as simple as possible process as you want to, but for me, I'm just going to be using just the minimal things that I need for this body butter, because I don't like to put too much on my skin, because I also have very sensitive skin, so my skin can break out very easily. So that's another reason why I just don't like trying all different products and all different moisturizers on my skin. I like to keep it as natural as possible. So yeah, so here are the ingredients that I will be using today. I'm going to be using this block mango butter. I don't know if y'all can see that. So this is raw mango butter, and y'all can see it comes in block forms. Everything and where I got it from will be in the description box below, but this is how it comes into the block form. So I already cut up. Now this shea butter that I have, it came in a packaging like this, so it was in like a box form. I mean, I said box. It was in like a block. It wasn't cut up, but this is the last little bit of that. As y'all can see, like the base is kind of still there. So I'll be using the last little bit of this, and I do have some more, but this is the shea butter. So you necessarily don't need mango butter and shea butter. I'm gonna be making two different batches, so one will be made with shea butter and one will be made with mango butter. You only need like one butter. You can mix the two, but I don't really like see the point. If that's just my opinion, but like I could see like if you was mixing them just to like get extra moisture. I don't know, but I'm gonna be making two separate ones, so one with shea butter and one with mango butter, and that is going to be the base. This is really like the main thing that you need. Like this is really like the base of your butter. So the side things that you will need is coconut oil. Coconut oil is going to help, like I said, with the butters, they have like that tacky and like ashy look when you first put them on. The coconut oil is going to help take away that ashiness look, and it's just going to help the butter melt onto your body better. And coconut oil also is really good for your skin, so it can help with that moisturizer and keep your skin really hydrated. That's one of the things that I'm going to be using that for. And then I'm also going to be using some essential oils. This is the essential oil I use, the Guru, not the essential oils. Within this one, they have lavender and eucalyptus, orange, lemongrass, peppermint, and cedarwood. So that's all these that come in this one. I'm not sure which ones I'll use yet. Y'all see it as when I go through, because I haven't decided what like scent, because I'm not really sure how many jars I'll end up making, and I'll show y'all the jars that I'm putting them in too. So that's another thing that you'll need is jars. And you can substitute the coconut oil for a different oil. I know some people use grapeseed oil, some people like use avocado oil, so it's all, like I said, left up to your preference and how your skin is. But for the whole base of this, it's just going to be, the first round I'm going to make is going to be mango butter, coconut oil, essential oil, and that's it. So let's go ahead and get started. For this process, we're going to be doing a double boil process. So you're going to want to get a pot and fill it up with a little bit of water. I may have put too much water in here, but we will see. And then you want to get a bowl. I just have this bowl. I don't worry about this rubber piece because it still melts well in the pot. And then you just want to let it float on top of the water and make sure that the water isn't going to like spill out the sides, because you don't want that. So this is how that's going to look. So this is how the double boil process is going to work. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn the stove on, and I'm going to turn the stove on to like kind of high but not too high, because I don't want the water to start like boiling out. So turn the stove on, and then you can get your ingredients and start setting them around, and just let this start to heat up for just a quick second. And I'm gonna go ahead and start put the butter in there. So here is the mango butter outside that one package. And I never do like certain measurements, so I only just do it by eye. I'm gonna put in here, I haven't used mango butter before. This is like the first time actually using it, so I'm pretty excited about it. But this is how it looks up close and personal. That looks really cool. It's like cheese. But yeah, so I'm gonna be putting about, I would say like 3 of these. I'm only gonna put 3 of them into the bowl for right now. Okay, so while we wait for this to heat up, I'm just going to keep an eye on it, because as I can see, it's already starting to melt. You don't need really like a high temperature for this stuff to start melting, so that's a good thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the jars, because I forgot to show y'all the jars. I forgot to mention, these are the jars that we normally use. We either use these. This is the Ball brand, or it don't really matter what brand, but these are good because you just know that it's going to keep your products on the inside good. So we like to use a certain type, but this is the little small one we use. We usually fill up about like, I say like 5 of them at a time. So I'm gonna try to fill that up. Or if we do big ones like these come from Walmart. So it says like the little Walmart brand. I think these are like $2 a piece, maybe $3. No more than $3 at Walmart. So I think it's like 2 and some change. Yeah, so it's like $3 a piece. And these are good because they're really airtight, and then you can make sure that your product stays good in these, and they're bigger in size. So we also like to use these glass jars as well. And if you want to make sure it's sterile, you just boil them before you use them. And I won't be using this one because we just bought this one, but I will be filling up these. And I think we have another one that is cleaner, this one, and I'll use that one. But yeah, so filling these up with the thing. And our stuff is starting to boil, so let's make sure we keep an eye on it. As y'all can see, it's starting to melt, and I'm just going to give it a little stir around to make it melt a little bit more. And as I'm seeing, this is not going to be enough, so I am going to add in some more pieces. But I want to make sure that this water doesn't come out, because I know, like I said, if it gets too hot, the water will start boiling out, and I don't want to make the mixture on the inside too hot, because as y'all can see, that water is going to start spilling out. Yeah. So I turned it down. I might end up pouring a little bit out though. I'm gonna pour a little bit of it out. Poured a little bit of it out, and that can happen sometimes. So just make sure you are aware of it, and that's why I'm saying it melts fast. So you gotta make sure you watch it, because if not, you can have a big old mess on your stove from the water boiling out, and you definitely don't want that. So just continue to stir it, and as it's starting to melt. Alright, so still working good on it melting. It's still not going to be enough, so like I said, we're trying to make a decent amount, so I'm going to go ahead and put just another one in there. Don't want to overcrowd it, so I'm just letting it melt down at first rather than just putting a bunch on top of each other, because as the liquid gets hot, it'll help the cubes melt down faster anyway. So you kind of want that liquid in there to help the cubes start to melt down faster. I just added a few more pieces in there, but I got this mango butter on my hand a little bit, and it's already looking so I can't wait to use this. It has my hands looking so moisturized. I really need to get up in these crevices of my skin, and it has my hands looking so moisturized already. I'm so excited. I can't wait to use this. Now that it's melted down and y'all can see that it's starting to melt down, that's all the mango butter. This is still all mango butter. I'm going to now go in with the coconut oil, and to start off with, I am going to do 2 scoops of the coconut oil. It's gonna be 1 scoop. Definitely don't want that to splash on me. That would have ended bad. And then I'm gonna go in with a 2nd scoop. And yeah, I'm just gonna start off with just 2 scoops for right now and see how that works out. Cause you don't wanna, I don't wanna do too much of the coconut oil, because like I said, the coconut oil is just there to kind of help take away that ashiness and that tackiness of the butter. But actually, after feeling that mango butter, I feel like it's not as like ashy as the shea butter. So I feel like the mango butter might be a little bit more hydrating. That's why I was like, I'm super excited about it. But I got that coconut oil on my hand, and y'all can see like coconut oil is definitely really greasy. So it's definitely gonna give that moisture to this butter. And I'm just gonna let this keep heating up, and these particles are starting to get really small. And I don't want it to overheat and kind of like, I don't think it can burn, but I'm pretty sure it's oil, so it can start to burn. So I want to make sure that I'm moving kind of quickly. The last thing to put in here is going to be the essential oil, and these pieces are getting really small, so I'm gonna go grab the essential oil to put in here right now. Okay, for this one, I decided I am going to use the True Lavender scent. So I am going to go in with about 6 to 8 drops of this. Yep, maybe a little dab more. And this is going to be good for your skin. If you want to look up and see like why lavender is good for your skin, that would be beneficial. But like I said, using any of them would be beneficial. I don't like to use 2 because the smells can kind of throw you off. So I like to keep with 1 because I don't like to smell like, I don't want to like smell weird. Okay, I showed y'all the bigger one earlier. So this is the bigger one, this is the smaller one. This is the smaller one is going to be the one that I'm about to use now. Got 2 of them. Once it come out the water, it's not that hot. Just don't touch like the middle part. You can touch around. All I do is just pour it in, and you want to not fill it up too much, because when it gets solid, it will not close all the way. So I don't like to fill them up too much. But that right there made 2 jars, and it's still a decent amount in here. So I'll be using the other jars as well. And then I'm just going to just take this, take these, and then you just want to close them up. And you can kind of tell, like I said, you can tell like where it might be, if y'all focus, yeah, you can tell like where it might be too much. So you just want to make sure that you don't put too much in there. And there we have 2 jars of it. And then you can put them in the refrigerator or the freezer. I wouldn't recommend the freezer, because if you do put it in the freezer, it'll get too hard. But if you put it in the refrigerator and just let it sit for a little while, then you won't have to like put it back into the refrigerator after you use it. If your house is like a good temperature, it should stay solidified and then kind of just like melt in your hand or on your body when you use it. So that's that first one all done. So that batch ended up making 3 size containers that fit this amount, and then as well as the 2 containers that fit that amount. And yeah, so we have 5 containers total. Super excited. I'm about to put these in the refrigerator like I said now, and then I'm going to be doing some other stuff, and now I'm gonna get in the shower, and I can't wait to use this product. Like after I got out the shower, best practice is to use like shea butter or like butters like as soon as you get out the shower, when your body still has a little bit of moisture to it. So I will let y'all know how it works. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if y'all like videos like this. I make my own hair like hair oil. I make my own like other natural things, so I can't even name them all. But if y'all like this video, make sure y'all let me know and I can make more videos, because this is really simple, something you can do, and it's really only 2 ingredients. Like I said, the butter and then the carrier oil. You don't even need the essential oil if you don't necessarily want to have a scent to it, because some people don't like this, you know, smell like things. Some people like to put on like perfume or other things like that, so you don't like to mix scents. That's why I'm saying mixing scents can be like make a terrible smell. 2 good scents can make a terrible smell. So you also want to be careful if you are putting essential oils and you're using perfumes or different things on your skin as well. So keeping it simple with 2 ingredients, shea butter and a carrier oil, and you got you a body butter, and this is gonna last us a while. Like I would say at least maybe 2 months it might last us, and maybe sometimes longer than that, but it's cold, and like I said, I got dry skin, so I will be using this probably twice a day if it if that comes to it. So we'll see. And again, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next video. Bye.